MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, this is not a team that hits a ton of home runs. They don't rely on the long ball to get it done. So they've got to get guys on, get them over, and then get them in.
Sean Goslin will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Striding into the box, Edward Haig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Boys, let's go.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Rivera. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, you know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting 8. He's been atrocious when it matters most.
Brian Pins will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit.
Ozzie Rivera will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
To short, Villalobos scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, let's have a look at how the Lookouts line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of...
Ozzie Rivera set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Nope. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Let's go.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Here you go.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Let's take you through that at-bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider. But he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Ozzie Rivera will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Hey, you take runs any way you can get them. And this one's going to come in to score on the wild pitch, so they get a man across the plate without the benefit of a hit here in the inning.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly, as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Kenny Dean comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and two men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Lookouts lead it 7-6. Steve Bench will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Steve Bench.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond, maybe punch back, if you will.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Haig going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
And out on the mound, just got on the board, taking the lead, and we're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Francisco Murillo will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
Runner's on his way to third. Taken for strike 3, the throw. But he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here.
Boy, and this is just one of those spots where there's not a guy around that's going to do anything with this location. Here it is, knee high on the inside corner. There was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
Oh, baby, see you drive it. Hey, see it drive
Standing in now, Felipe Cortez pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he'll just reset things here. 1 out and a runner on second base.
He's going.
And he'll step off. And the runner's breaking for third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
And this is a helpless feeling as a runner. He's trying to be aggressive, but gets a little too over anxious and they step off and nail him.
Leading off the inning, William Harrett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top, 7-6. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Ozzie Rivera is in the glow as he's on a serious hot streak right now. You can see his numbers over the last month, and he was arguably one of the most impressive minor league prospects in all of baseball.
No doubt about it, Matt. And, you know, he's not really considered to be one of the organization's top prospects, so that makes his recent performance even more impressive and even more intriguing. I think this organization thinks he can turn out to be a productive big leaguer someday, and it's looking more and more like that's a very real possibility. It's important, though, of course, to keep in mind that this is a relatively small sample size. But if this continues, I would bet he'll start to be seen as one of the more prized prospects in this organization system, if not all of the minor leagues.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
You know, they need to start getting better production from their number 3 hitter. He struck out 3 times last game. The silver sombrero, not a good day at the plate. He has to be eager to get out there today and forget about that by putting together some good at-bats.
Sammy Fernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Looking to minimize the damage here to 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hey, any way you can, any way you
And
can.
a swing and a miss is all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. At the plate, Ozzie Rivera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 3 innings complete. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Adolfo Morales is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
So stepping in, number 21, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, here we go now.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Barons are out in front here, 3-1. Ozzie Rivera gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Ozzie Rivera.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Lorenz is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dan Mason, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ozzie Rivera stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, let her fly right here.
There we go, kid.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. Birmingham leads this thing 4-3. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
4 runs on 6 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Barons come out on top 4-3. Good night, everybody.
3 hours and 8 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Nate Lopez, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Kenny Dean will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Got no one.
On the ground to short. This could be two. One there. Out. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
William Perez.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Come on, big guy.
The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Haig racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame. Jerry Sands will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Boy, sometimes you can get these numbers mixed up in your head because the batting average on the season isn't all that good. But look at the on-base percentage. It's over 340. That's not bad.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone.
He's going.
Runner breaks for third.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
And a step off. Runner goes for third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
And this is a helpless feeling as a runner. You know, he's trying to be aggressive, but gets a little too over anxious, and they step off and nail him.
In now, Ozzie Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ivy looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and he continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out of here.
Digging in and looking for more, Ozzie Rivera. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And the runner back.
Just checking.
Yeah. On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
Like again, come on.
Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
William Parrott will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Hey, we got one out here.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single.
Here we go.
Ozzie Rivera will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
First offering on its way.
Nope,
Low
that's
for
down.
ball
Nice
1.
lead, nice lead. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Runners are at first and third with none out.
Hey, see it deep and drive it. What do you say?
to short, hit hard. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-4. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in to try it again, Jerry Sands. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parrott will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lucius Fowler.
Lucius Fowler strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid. Hey, let it fly, let it
A
fly.
softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Ready with the 0-2.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 home. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ivy has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
All right, you're here, you're here.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Here we go.
Marcus Efting strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Nice move. Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
He's going.
Runner going a second time. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
All right, one time right here.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
All right, come on now. What time? Let it fly.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's
Right
through
here,
into
find the
left, a
ball.
base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. With 2 more RBIs on the play, that gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
Ozzie Rivera is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning.
Rivera.
Come on now.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time
A
right
look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
There you go. Let it fly now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch here. Square it up. Ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the
Hey,
mound.
like you can up there, huh?
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, left fielder, Sherry.
Good AB right there. That one out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Jerry Sands, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball. 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away.
Let it rip right here. Let's go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Haig giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So one run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Barons are out in front here, 12-4. Herbert Ivy will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Now at the plate, Brad Montoya. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
The windup and the 0-1. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The batter, first baseman, Dan Mason.
Into the box now, Kenny Dean. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Left fielder, William Parrott.
William Parrott digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball here.
Hey, one away, one away.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sands on the move, and they can't run it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money. The defense tonight. My goodness, it's been incredible. This time, it's not even the glove work. It's an outfield arm. As you see him come up throwing, and he's going to nail his man trying to score. Unbelievable.
And we got two down.
Into the box, Eric Garcia. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, come on now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls.
Now
1 strike.
3-1. You can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. And that's one thing managers like to see. You got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Brian Pins stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Good battle. Count remains full. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The right
Yeah,
fielder, number
that's a
7.
tough one to swallow.
Herbert
Where was
Ivy.
this pitch on 3 and 2?
Attention, please.
Yeah,
Now,
show
pitching
track
for the
says it's
Mariners,
clearly a ball.
number
Nothing he can really
56.
complain about there, and that forces home a run.
Vladimir Rosario will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Herbert Ivy will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
3 balls.
And you know what he's going to be sitting on now.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, and I think if he lays off right there, that's going to be a run. You got to shrink your strike zone in that spot. Don't go after anything that's borderline.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And to score, the runner from second.
Now batting, second baseman,
Brad Montoya stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, plays the 1 now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Samuels makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Rivera is our subject. Coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Jonathan Billings gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Brent Beal is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2, so not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Edward Haig will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Hey, nobody wait.
Here's the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
And I think they're going to set the tone early that they want to be aggressive on the base paths, but this stolen base attempt just doesn't pan out.
Kenny Dean will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, we got one.
Hit to short. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Rivera will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one,
First
no
offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So
Come on, get here.
they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Left fielder, Sherry Sands.
At the plate, Edward Haig. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. To his left, Rivera in time to first, and there are 2 away.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Dean has a play. 2 down.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. You know, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Leading off the inning, Eric Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Befting gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman number 21, Michael Lorez.
Leading off the inning, Brad Montoya, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Strikeout right now. Let's go, baby.
Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
The batter, number 10.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Ozzie Rivera will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jerry Sands will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. Birmingham leads this thing 3-1. Eric Garcia stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
One down.
Here we go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ozzie Rivera gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here. Hey, have a rip.
Hit hard to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Left fielder, Sherry Sand.
Jerry Sands stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
7 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's carrying an outstanding on-base percentage with him into this game, over 450. So he's an extremely tough out these days. Look for him to make an impact on this one.
Sean Adolfo Arellano will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line.
Brett Hayes will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
I don't know. I'm not sure about this call with runners on the corners. You got the guy on the ropes out there on the mound, and he's not really showing any ability to get guys out himself. So why get yourself out for him?
Julio Asensio will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers.
2 outs here, 2 outs.
sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bay Bears on top, 2-0.
Hey, 2 outs.
Digging
kid,
in
2
to
outs.
try it again, Adolfo Arellano. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Bay Bears lead it 3-0. Ozzie Rivera will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Drive it. See it drive it.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Bay Bears on top, 3-0.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
Stepping in, Benito Cardona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they're really trying to put the hammer to him here in the early part of this ball game. This moves another runner into scoring position, and they're threatening to add on to their already good-sized lead.
Clinton Ellis digs in now after lining out in his last try. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Yeah, we got 1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
The left fielder, number 33, Adolfo Arellano.
Adolfo Arellano steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Brett Hayes stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 2 out with the man at first.
2 outs, fellas.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bay Bears lead it 6-0. Ozzie Rivera comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Lorenz giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third, and this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Francisco Murillo will dig in. He singled his first time around.
One time.
Come on, big guy.
And a ball, 1-0.
Here we go.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Grounded back up the middle. Asensio ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, a nice job right here to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so he just makes sure to get one on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Adolfo Arellano ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this is definitely an aggressive game plan these guys have shown so far. It seems like every time they get a runner on first, he gets the green light right away, no matter who he is. And this is just another example of that as he takes second on another.
Benito Cardona will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears on top, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Rivera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ball inside.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Come on. Let it fly right here. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Up the middle and off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And he'll step off. Runner goes, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Let's go now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And a step off. Runner's on his way to third. The 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Cardona scoops it up, and a rather easy first out.
Well, I don't think this was really what he was trying to do, but in the end, this is going to work out just like a sacrifice.
Felipe Cortez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch. Like 10. Come on.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Arellano over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 6-2. Ozzie Rivera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
This is in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak is going to come to an end at 3 games.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits and helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the Show Nation. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, these guys go up there hacking, man. They are dead last in walks, so they have to be a little less aggressive at the plate to sustain some good offense throughout the entire season.
Sammy Fernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Leonardo Casilla will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
On to first, and it's a broadcaster's dream, at least to start the ball game tonight. 2 very quick outs now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Steve, what do they need to do to get a win in this one?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in.
Ozzie Rivera strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Rivera.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Francisco Murillo will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Julio Asensio is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runners going. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the 5th. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Rivera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. As there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Make it come to you.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Francisco Murillo will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Let her rip.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Here we go, kid.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Trying to hold the lead.
You got it. No one better. Let's
Lifted
go.
the other way to left center. Lorenz on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
So stepping in, number 16, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly.
He's going. He's going.
Runner going a second time. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Well, with 1 away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
In now, Clinton Ellis. He singled his last time up.
Clinton Ellis.
Runner goes for second. Not in time as he steals second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here.
Ozzie Rivera digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Ozzie Rivera.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on
He's
now.
ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
Swing and a little tapper.
Come on, get here, get here, get here, get here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Bay Bears on top, 1-0. Jack Roberts will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, plays the one now.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0. So coming to the plate, Ozzie Rivera digs in, needing a 2-out hit to walk this one off.
Yeah, and these are the moments that you just have to love about baseball. This is a big-time duel coming at you right now.
Hey, let her fly right here. Hey, come on, big guy, I need you right now.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here
Behind
you go.
on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Come on, big, get your pitch, let's go.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Yeah, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, no one better here.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Drive him in.
Hey, no one better right here.
Clutch us, drive him in for us.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Ozzie Rivera will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center. Newell is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Leonardo Casilla will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second, and he's retired here, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550. So I think
Ozzie Rivera will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Ball's there, and he is out at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Rivera is retired, 2 down now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game. So
Ozzie Rivera is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
2-1.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
2 out, nobody on. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
you figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Newell. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Barons are out in front here, 3-0. Sergio Fabregas will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Leonardo Casilla.
Ozzie Rivera will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh? Hey, any way you can.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And that is not good.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Right here, one time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Leonardo Casilla will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Adrian Escobar will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground, softly towards second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And I don't think this is what he intended to have happen, but it's going to work out for him. Once he saw the ball get by the pitcher's mound, we knew it was going to be a tough play. And sure enough, he winds up beating this thing out for an infield single.
Ozzie Rivera ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Stepping in now, Jerry Sands pitches a cold strike. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
And it looks like this base stealing thing is not working out. They're 0 for 3 now in the ball game. Time to try something new.
Adam Newell will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ozzie Rivera will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. throw down to first, one away.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tie and run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Roberts will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nobody down here. Steal!
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
Ozzie Rivera gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Rivera.
Hey, stay hot now.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting sixth.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Ozzie Rivera stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, see it drive it right back to the pitcher, huh now?
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, get your pitch here, square it up. Get your pitch. Right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Get driver. Let's go right here.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Francisco Murillo steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And, in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. 2 out here and a runner at second.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hey, see it? Drive it right
He's
there.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Right here,
Played
easy,
on
easy.
the backhand.
Oh,
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Standing in now, Heath Hamilton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Let her rip right here.
Easy right here, one time.
To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. So striding in, number 17, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, they've figured out the whole get him on and get him over parts. Now with one away, they've got 2 shots at the get him in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
David Lorenz will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A man on third with 2 down.
All right, here we go now.
Hits this one hard the other way. Rivera takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ozzie Rivera will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Newell is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Leonardo Casilla will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Well, with 1 away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Ozzie Rivera.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
First pitch on its way.
All right, make a turn. Find
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, eh?
Into the box now, Adrian Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
You can say all you want about getting a good lead, timing the pitcher's delivery, etc. But if you've got a strong-arm catcher that puts a laser right on second base like that, you're not stealing too many bases.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
2 runs. 10 hits.